Hi, I'm Father Roderick, and welcome to my vlog. I'm recording this on Tuesday, September the 20th. And of course, as you can tell, I'm in Italy. To be more precise, I am at the frontier between Rome and the Vatican, which is this wall here behind me, and this is called the Viale Vaticano. It's this charming little road alongside the walls of the Vatican. No traffic, it's very calm, beautiful weather. Here you see the Tower of St. John. It was built around the same time as these walls were renewed in the 15th century. Here a helicopter. The tower, by the way, is also used by Pope John the 23rd as his hermitage. That's why they also call it the Tower of Pope John the 23rd. There must be a helicopter landing in the Vatican. At least that's what it looks like, or sounds like. I can hear the helicopter powering down on the other side of this wall. Perhaps Pope Francis went for a ride, or perhaps he's receiving guests, who knows. From here we have a beautiful view of the dome of St. Peter's Basilica, and you can just see a glimpse of the city down below. Do you see those train tracks in the distance? Well, they actually go all the way to the Vatican, and they're just behind this wall. Let's see if I can show you. Now, I'm not tall enough to see over this wall, but I can lift up my iPhone. So I'm standing on my toes to show you this. Here you see the entrance to the Vatican station. Tuesday morning in the Vatican, the lines are forming to get into the Basilica. Tomorrow will be even busier with Pope Francis and the general audience. And in a lot of churches you will find these groups of pilgrims that have come to Rome for the Year of Mercy. My first appointment this morning is with Luisa. She's a longtime fan of SQPN and our podcasts. I've known her for many, many years, and she is in Rome today. Luisa is hoping to become an ordained minister in the Anglican Church, and right now she's in Rome to buy a cassock.
Yes. Alright.
Check out what they did with the cappuccinos. So Luisa here told me that she's never been to Rome. And you're gonna leave in how many hours?
About 2 hours.
We got 2 hours.
A little less.
Okay, this of course is the famous Pantheon, an absolute miracle in terms of architecture. Every year at Pentecost, the fire brigade will go up the ceiling and they will let rosebuds come down as a symbol of the Holy Spirit. Here we have the famous Pinocchio store. You can get your picture taken with the guy himself. Here we come up to the famous Fountain of Trevi, and it's been completely restored and it's gorgeous.
Wow.
We're gonna try to get close to the water because if you're new to Rome, there's a ritual you have to perform when you're here. Did you expect it to be like this?
No, it's huge. Absolutely huge.
So, according to legend, you have to take a coin and toss it over your shoulder into the fountain, and then you are certain to come back.
Oh, okay.
3, 2, 1.
Now I'm coming back.
Every day they find more than 3,000 euros here in the fountain, and it goes to charity.
Wow,
So they
that's good.
take it out every evening. We're approaching the Piazza di Spagna, and this statue of the Virgin Mary on top of this column is very famous. Every year the Pope does a pilgrimage to this statue of the Virgin Mary and while praying the rosary, and he puts flowers at the base to ask for protection. Here we have the famous Spanish stairs, normally littered with tourists, but now it's completely empty because they're cleaning it all up and restoring it. And at the foot of these stairs you've got this very ancient Roman fountain which was very famous in the Netherlands because it got destroyed by Dutch hooligans. And again, I want to sincerely apologize to the people of Rome for the behavior of these hooligans. It wasn't me. This is the famous Via del Corso, which is the big shopping street of Rome. We're here at the Piazza Navona, of course a beautiful square with even more beautiful fountains. So this is also the fountain that is featured in Angels and Demons, where a cardinal is drowned. Well, I can tell you, you can't drown in this. Bernini created it to symbolize the 4 big known rivers at the time. And in the past centuries, they would actually fill this entire square with water so that the people of Rome could relax. On a warm day like this, actually, I would love it if this place was a big swimming pool. It would help to cool down.
It would.
This is the church of Saint Philip Neri, who did a terrific job kind of renewing the priesthood in his days. So this is his tomb, and in a way, it's very similar to St. Francis. It's just we are here to serve, not to be served. Next stop is the famous Castle San Angelo, which is this fortress that you see at the end of the bridge there. This is where the Pope would take refuge during times of war. From here you have a wonderful view of the Vatican in the distance. This bridge once collapsed because there were too many pilgrims on it. Many people died, and so the Pope decided to make a new one, and even prettier. And the Pope ordered statues, big statues of all these angels guarding the bridge and the city of Rome. That's why it's called the Ponte Sant'Angelo. Vatican Radio. That's where I did my final exam. This is the Passetto. So that's the road that the Pope could take to fly to Castel San Angelo when there was any immediate threat. Approaching the final part of our visit to Rome, and this of course is St. Peter's Square. This is it. This is it. We're going to do another small pilgrimage to the old bridge, which is my favorite gelato place. And this is the bronze door, the newest door. Explain something that I saw this morning. There was a helicopter, big helicopter, in the garden of the Vatican, and I was wondering why. But you told me that the Pope is actually traveling today.
He went to Assisi. I just missed him. He was taking off in a helicopter from Rome to Assisi.
Oh, this is nice and cool. It sprays some water into it and it evaporates. It's very, very nice.
I need one of these. Why not?
No whipped cream?
No whipped cream. I'm fine with that.
There you go. And panna, yes, please. Whipped cream, yes.
I'm eating it very, very quickly. That's good.
Yeah, it's melting fast. Well, from here you can take the metro to Termini. How much time until your cassock is ready?
2 months.
And they're going to send it to the UK. And that was a wonderful morning with Louisa Pittman. This must be one of the fastest tours of Rome that I've ever given. So I'm back here at St. Peter's Square. It is very hot. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon and it's time to start my TV work. And here's a sneak peek behind the scenes. This is how I film my presentation texts. I am wired with a wireless microphone. I'm holding the camera like this. So I'm basically my own cameraman. And right now I'm holding 2 cameras. The big one and my phone camera. Star Wars Day. It's time to take a short break and to get hydrated again. I've been walking around in the sunshine all morning and I always forget to take water with me. It's so important. It's only lunchtime and I've already walked 17,891 steps. That's gonna double by the end of the day. Spaghetti carbonara. I'm here with a group of pilgrims from the Netherlands, and tomorrow they're going to meet Pope Francis. This artist has made 2 crowns, one for the Virgin Mary, one for the infant Jesus, and tomorrow, hopefully, the Pope will bless them. And it's the end of another wonderful day here in Rome. Thanks for watching, liking, and subscribing. I will see you soon. Take care. God bless.